Hey everyone, the brilliant new series DEVS was great to watch, and it also raises many thought-provoking questions. Alex Garland does a great job of tackling very deep and complex background material without the story being too distracted by it. But it does occasionally leave us entertained but unsure of what is really going on, or why the characters are doing what they do.
I don't understand what's happening.
Just a warning, this video contains many spoilers if you haven't seen the series already. In this video we'll look at what Forrest was trying to achieve with DEVS and why Stewart was the one to kill Forrest in the end. They're quite different issues, but they're actually very linked. So firstly, what was Forrest trying to achieve with DEVS? Forrest has a plan, and it revolves around reuniting himself with Amaya. He recruits Katie, and later in the series seems very confident that his plan will work, at least for him.
Just a straight up promise from me to you.
Okay.
It's all gonna work out just fine. Resurrection. As promised, remember?
We see at the end what his plan was.
I asked Katie to resurrect us using data from the moment of our death. So our memories leading up to that moment were kept intact.
They were to create a simulation indistinguishable from reality and resurrect Forrest in it with his memories intact.
It's big data. The data of all things. Held. Owned.
It would be indistinguishable. Effectively, the simulation and reality are identical.
In the end, they also resurrect Lily, since she got caught up in the plan. We follow Lily being resurrected. Lily was inserted into the simulation a few days before she died, back at the point when the show starts.
Reinserted into existence a couple of days before Sergei was killed. You can pick up from where you left off.
She has her memories intact, so she is able to change what happens.
Can I see something on your phone?
What about Forrest? When was he reinserted? It's never actually revealed, but he hints that he's been there a lot longer than Lily.
You get used to it.
Of course, it's fairly obvious where he was reinserted. He was resurrected before the accident, which he can then prevent. With his memory intact, with the knowledge of the accident, he can be pretty sure he can stop it, for example by putting down the phone, or even preventing his wife and daughter going on that trip.
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
As a result, his wife and daughter live, and he doesn't have the need to create DEVS. However, it doesn't go entirely to plan, because of Linden's many worlds interpretation. With many worlds, the world that Forrest and Lily are reinserted into may not be exactly the same as the one they left.
And does every hair on her head matter? Yes, it does.
But towards the end, Forrest is willing to take that chance.
I want him back so much. All right, fuck it.
In order to be resurrected in the machine, Forrest must die, and Katie must resurrect him. If Katie isn't around, or say the machine is shut down by the CIA, the plan fails. This is why he is so anxious when Lily defies the prediction, a prediction where he dies. He wanted to die because it was the only way he would be with Amaya again. We know that in the end, Lily didn't kill Forrest. We'll cover why she was able to do this in a different video. But even though she didn't, Stewart steps in and kills them both anyway. So why did Stewart do this, killing both Forrest and Lily? Stewart has different motivations. He realises they've created something wrong and problematic, effectively an infinite set of Russian dolls.
And inside the box, there's another box. Ad infinitum, ad nauseam. Uh-oh.
He wants to stop this infinite set of Russian dolls, but the only way to do this is to ensure that in one of those boxes, DEVS doesn't exist, so it can't create its own box. In order for DEVS not to exist in the simulation, Forrest must not lose his daughter. In order for Forrest not to lose his daughter, Forrest's plan of resurrection in the simulation, with his memories intact, must succeed. Since Forrest must die for the plan to work, Stewart makes sure Forrest dies. If he had let Forrest live, who knows what might have happened. Perhaps Lily would have turned them into the CIA, and Forrest would have lost his chance to be resurrected, and the infinite set of Russian dolls would have persisted. So there we have it. They created a simulation of the real world and hacked or resurrected Forrest into it with the knowledge to prevent the accident, and he lives in this paradise with Amaya. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll make more of these when I have time, as there's a lot more to say on the series.